Riverside County has experienced a rise in activism, with Temecula's Duck Pond and City Hall being main locations for demonstrations. On August 25th, the Temecula City Council responded by unanimously voting to create a commission to review and make recommendations on topics of race, diversity, and inclusion.
It just makes for a better city when there's solid communication, and if we have differences, we can air those differences. Just because we disagree, that's not a bad thing. But anytime there's any acting out or any type of violence against anyone, we are going to be all over it. This panel was established really to give people a voice and to ensure that the city is inclusive in every possible way. We want residents to feel like they live here and they're safe here and they can take part in everything that the city does. We want Temecula to be the safest, most inclusive city in the country, and we want everybody to love it.
And how are the people on the panel being chosen?
It'll be an application process. It's the intent of the committee to get a broad cross-section of residents, ethnicities and different cultures. And I always like to look at how long someone's lived here, because I like to know that somebody has lived in Temecula, at least long enough to kind of know the history and to know how, things work. I hope we get a good selection, a lot of people applying, because I really do want to have, all ethnicities and cultures represented.
Is there any truth to the rumors that the panel will work to defund the police?
No, and that's in the news, so, everywhere, but that has never been discussed. The council's never discussed it. The council is vehemently against it. It doesn't make any sense. We are the 19th safest city in the nation. Why would we cut back on the police?
Denton Burr, a Temecula resident who has been instrumental in coordinating local protests and keeping them peaceful, supports the creation of a new commission.
With Temecula being predominantly upper class, white, the inclusiveness with this new addition in the government actually helps out a lot, because it gives people of a more ethnic background the opportunity to be involved with their governing body. So in terms of diversity and race relations, I think that there is a lot of work that needs to be done. It's not truly as diverse as it needs to be, but the fact that we are making these small steps, it's a marathon, not a sprint, it really does help us out in the long run.
Have you volunteered to be on the commission?
So I've applied, and if I were to get selected, some of my goals would be to actually help instill community reform, because within our community, there is a huge diverse population. However, they're poorly represented within the city.
If you're a Temecula resident and wish to participate in the commission, you can apply through the city's website, temeculaca.gov. The panel meets the second Thursday of every month.